My third instructional resource that I selected was Study Jams. It's actually just a branch off of scholastic.com, and this is a resource that I find to be very useful in my own classroom. And my purpose for choosing this is because I use it a lot in my science classroom. And if I had a classroom that I taught math to, I'd actually use it for math. As you can see right up here, you have a math and a science tab. I actually use it with my science class a lot because it has a lot of different topics relating to what I teach in my science classroom, which I teach 6th grade. So if you teach intermediate level anywhere between, I'd say maybe 5th to 7th grade, depending upon the topic, this would probably be something that you could look at. And that probably goes the same thing with math. So my intended audience, well, my students really use this a lot, and I also think it'd be good for other teachers to see because then they can use it as a resource when they're teaching. But I also think it probably would be good for parents because sometimes they forget stuff from when they were younger and they're not quite sure, so this would be a good resource for them to be able to see at home and be like, oh, okay, maybe now I can help you with that assignment. And when you're on here, like I clicked on science, as you can see, you can always go and click on all the topics and it'll pull up maybe a more specific area that you've been talking about. Like I know with my students currently, we are focusing more on this area of weather and climate. And so you can go and look and see, okay, what is it we've been focusing on? Well, we've been talking about the ocean floor. And so if you click on the ocean floor, then it will give you what we call a study jam, which is a way to get more information. It will be either in the form of a slideshow or in a video. And so you watch the slideshow or the video and you get all the notes or information that you need. And afterward, you would take a test. The test is 7 questions long, and it'll give you a grade at the end. And so I find it to be pretty resourceful, so that way the kids can see what they've learned and what they already knew. And so I think this would be good because it allows the students to be online and be active and be getting information while seeing what they already know from the classroom already. The ISTE standards that I thought would link to Study Jams, the first one was the Student Standard S6A because I'm able to transfer my current knowledge as a student to the new technology or the new knowledge I'm getting from this website. And then on the teacher side, the standard is 3A, which is the transfer of current knowledge to new technologies and situations. And that lends itself pretty nicely because the different videos on here are pretty kid-friendly, and they put the kids into situations that allow the kids to make connections to what's going on. And so it's a new technology for the kids, but situations that are pretty similar. And so I use Study Jams almost for every science unit or chapter that I teach. So I find it to be pretty resourceful, and I feel like maybe you should give it a chance. Thanks.